Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. So, last night we had some breaking news on the indictment of former President Donald Trump, and this is going to impact things a little bit electionally. Is it going to be good for Republicans or is it going to be bad for Republicans? And I have honestly some mixed feelings on it. Republican Party should be a little concerned. I mean, uh, it seems that they are very divided when it comes to the Trump indictment. Is this going to actually help Republicans in 2024, or is this going to harm them? Let's remember, Donald Trump is a controversial president. He has failed to take the popular vote twice, in 2016 and 2020. So, as we see here, links are saying Trump is using the indictment to unify the GOP. Um, and also, it says that vulnerabilities are glaring. Um, well, I don't know honestly what to think about it. This is just too new. Red Eagle Politics is kind of, well, I wouldn't say excited. I wouldn't say he would be more upset more than excited. It sounds like he is more upset over the Trump indictment. But he's saying that mostly that this is going to probably benefit Republicans. And will this be the case? I can't tell you. I don't know. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. Um, Possibly or possibly not. So let's take a look here at a possible Biden-Trump thing, a prediction. Also keep in mind that if Trump's arrested, maybe he's done altogether. Maybe they'll stop him altogether from running. That can be possible. I mean, there was the Arkansas, I believe it was the state audit. I don't know. It was a minor candidate running for state auditor, I believe, in Arkansas. Um, so an Arkansas candidate, Arkansas Democratic auditor candidate was arrested, and that she going by the name of Diamond Arnold Johnson, the Democratic nominee of Arkansas, was arrested, literally in a jail cell, and she still managed to continue to run, despite being in a jail cell, and being prevented from going to rallies. And she was arrested over terroristic threatening charge. And she still managed to run. And she still managed to get the votes. Did she win? Obviously not. I believe it or not, I bet her after terroristic threatening, who would want to vote for a candidate who was terroristically threatening Arkansans to vote for her? So they're probably I believe she obviously did pretty poor, horribly, in fact. I can pull up the election results now if you want to see them, but this is not the point of this video to talk about the Arkansas. I did it the Arkansas election results, and I guess mainly I'm showing this because I did my video on the Arkansas candidates yesterday. For those who want to see how she did, it's up over there. I guess they're not going to show it, but this is obviously besides my point. But we're talking about Trump, not Arnold Johnson. So if Trump is arrested, is he barred from running altogether? Not necessarily. If Arnold Johnson, political candidates, can still run, being called out as a terrorist and being barred from running, and I mean barred from attending rallies, excuse me, and still running in the election, she can still do it. Trump can too. And plus, this is all going on in early of 2023. Whether Trump would, Trump is going to have a sentence that could impact if Trump is arrested and taken under custody and brought back to Manhattan and they find a sentence for him. This could impact his ability to run an election. Don't you think, oh, Republicans are going to unite together and we're going to go and support Donald Trump? Well, not necessarily, because we have rhinos like Liz Cheney, we have rhinos like Phil Scott, Charlie Baker, and Larry Hogan. They're all happy and supporting this indictment. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger from California is also happy about this. I bet Mitch McConnell, yeah, sure. Mike Pence, maybe. But they're not going to go out and rebel about this. No. They're not going to. Mainly, I believe moderate Republicans, Rhino Republicans aren't going to unite. No. Rhino Republicans are pretty much with the Democrats. They are supporting this indictment. But moderates, those are the people that Republicans need to get. And that's going to be hard because Trump's leaning towards populism. Well, yeah, then again, Biden, if he manages to win the nomination, so it really is up in the air from here, tossed up. But here's a little prediction of mine if things are going to turn out. Let's remember a Trump-Biden rematch will be like a 2016 election. It will have a lot of third parties, like the Libertarian and Green parties, are going to seize a lot more votes than the 2020. So here's how it's going to go. We're going to give all the hardcore states first. Do them first. Because those are the states that are uncontested. No, unbattleground states. Minnesota is technically a battleground state, but we'll figure it out from there. Maine is a battleground state, never mind. Alright. Democrats should have 208, so I'm missing something. Oh yeah, Illinois. Illinois, Hawaii, and DC. Alright. I think I'm missing something for Republicans. Yes, Alaska. Alright, so this is... We got some battle. 204. 204 electoral votes are compatible. That said, Trump is guaranteed to win 126 electoral votes. Any votes below that is unrealistic. Biden would easily win 208, over 208, realistically. So this is how I think it's going to go, competitively wise. Let's remember, Biden's not liked at all. Biden's weak. However, Biden is in power right now. Biden has the government. Biden has the media, who are very much more will make Biden look better than Trump. So let's also remember, Democrats that don't like Biden, like moderate Democrats, they're probably going to vote third party. Moderate Republicans that don't like Trump or Biden, they're going to probably vote third party. So probably libertarian. So let's see here. Or not vote at all. Like, no, I'm not gonna vote. It's not worth standing in a line for 2 hours. So, let's see here. How is this going to go? Maine. Maine is more of a toss-up state. I'm going to pull up the election results, as you can see, of the election in Maine in 2016. Trump almost won the state. Clinton winning the state barely. But I'm like, I wonder what made Trump do so well. It's because of the third parties. You wonder, well, why did Trump do so well in Maine? And why isn't Maine trending more Republican as it was in 2016? That's because we have Gary Johnson, who is Democrats and Republicans together. I would say Democrats are going to more. Johnson was getting 5% of the vote. And you'll see here's the election results. Republicans seized Kennebec County, which held the capital of Maine. That is Augusta. So Republicans won the capital. Clinton still won by 3%. So possibly, if this third party was to gain popularity, however, you would still see Clinton still unpopular. I'd say Biden would probably win by 1 point. So I'm going to give Maine to Biden. New Jersey. New Hampshire. Both very new to me, get it? Ha ha ha. Super funny. Third parties were active in this election. Yeah, Gary Johnson's photo wasn't here, but he was receiving votes. As you see, the maps were dim. We got, than usual. I say it would be very close. Trump could possibly win New Hampshire. Very possibly. So I'm going to keep New Hampshire. We're going to skip New Hampshire for now. Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania has trended Democrat lately due to the 2022 elections. So this could be a compatible race. Republicans need to focus very hard on Pennsylvania. So taking a look here, Trump won this county by less than a point, as you can see. He won Erie County and this county right over here. But still, as you see, the lighter the colors, you'll see that Clinton mainly underperformed. Yeah, this map here is in the 50s. The 2020 election results, you'll see that Biden managed to take back Erie County and the other county right here, a part of the metro area. I don't think it's a part of the metro, but who knows. But here, yeah. And then here's the thing, Erie, this county, even Buck County over here, which is a part of the Pennsylvania metro, is going to be very, very important. Let's keep in mind there is a U.S. representative representing Buck County. That is, I don't know what district it is, but it includes all of Buck County, and it's a Republican. And he managed to get re-elected easily. So is Buck County winnable for Republicans? Absolutely. And that's going to help Republicans a lot when it comes to the election in Pennsylvania. It says Bucks, he won by, although Biden won 3 more points than in Buck County than Clinton did, it is still very winnable here. So this is hard because Biden won by just 2%. So this is going to be more of a toss-up too. And the states that mainly are voted for Trump are mainly going to be more tossed up. So we are now going to North Carolina. We know North Carolina voted for Trump twice. I don't think Biden's going to flip it. So North Carolina is going to go for Trump here. Georgia. Georgia has voted for our Republicans a lot in 2022, not counting the U.S. election, Senate election, as we know that went for Democrats. However, here, you'll see, yeah, Trump won by 5 points in 2016, excuse me. 2020, Biden won barely in the state. So this could be a close race, but I ultimately do think, depending on how it'll go, we'll see. I think it's going to be more of a toss-up. Florida is going to go for Trump, home state. Ohio will go for Trump. Michigan is going to be more complicated. It has voted more Democratic recently. And let's just take a look. Whoops. So, Trump managed to win by 0.23%. This is the most closest race in all of the 2016 election. I will let you know that the county here I think this is, I can't remember, but this county over here, holding Grand Rapids, is tilted very Democratic in the 2020 election. This county over here is tilted very Democratic. So things are going to be a little bit more harder in Michigan. So, although Biden did win by 3% in the state. So, Michigan does have a lot of Trump supporters. That's going to be more of a toss-up. Wisconsin, that is also going to be a compatible state. So, we see the Wisconsin map. You'll see that Trump won Sauk County, Columbia County, doing good here in, I believe this is Greene County. However, it still remains very close of a race. Trump managed to win less than a point. But going to the 2020 election, he did kind of good. He just lost by less than a point here. This could be the case in this election. I mean, Trump does have a lot of supporters in the state of Wisconsin. So, depending how it's probably going to go, I'd probably think it'd go for Trump again. So, Trump would probably win the state of Wisconsin. Iowa would take the state. Iowa would go for Trump. Biden in Minnesota. Texas for Trump. Arizona is going to be a little bit more complicated. I'm going to give Nevada, go ahead and give that to Trump, because I do see Republicans have been progressing there quite a lot lately. Arizona is going to be a compatible state. If Republicans really want to win in 2024, they need to focus on Georgia and Arizona. Those are probably the two most important states to start going and holding rallies. Because Arizona has gone very hard Democratic in 2022 and could become officially a blue state in 2024. So it's complicated. You'll see that Biden managed to win less than I think it's 0.30% of a margin. However, more Latino voters are more switching over to the Republicans. This one's going to be hard. According to Biden's recent record, so this is going to be more of a toss-up. So this leaves us with 65 electoral votes. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and look at the 2020 election results of New Hampshire. We're going to see how that goes. Now, it's going to have to go a little here. No, we're going to look at 2020. you'll see that Biden won by 9 points, way much better than what Trump did in the state. What Clinton did in the state. Excuse me. So, although Biden has a poor approval in the state, I'd say would possibly go for Biden because of that big rise of opposition there. So we're gonna give New Hampshire to Biden. New Pennsylvania. We're going to give Pennsylvania. It's by 1% all over here. It'd be a very tight, close race. But we're going to give it to Biden. Georgia. We're going to give Georgia to Trump. And this leads us to the last two as of right now. Michigan. I would think Michigan would go to... Yeah, Michigan's going to Biden. Whoops. And then we have 11 electoral votes, and that's Arizona. And I think the problem is I think Arizona's trended Democrat very lately. And can it go for Trump again? Very possibly. It's going to be more of a toss-up. But ultimately, I do think the climactic change in Arizona could lead to a Biden victory. So ultimately, we're calling this race for Biden. As of now. But ultimately, things could change as if the arrest does happen. Just so ultimately, what do you think the map would be like? Please let me know down in the comments. And ultimately, we're continuing to watch this indictment and this, see how this goes. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next political episode.